hookups. Who still cares for decent presentation or mortal's opinion if maybe some sadistic god that fucks us all shows ya? And that's even the opinion of your dogs and some people around ya. Well, I guess I do, for maybe I'm a academically studied graphic and communication design artist, which, as some agencies ex-trainee can call Hugo Boss, Lagerfeld as Steif, the little teddy bear's testimonial, Manhattan Cosmetics, Germany's fav brand of hooker-proof face mirror. No, I can't call Wolfgang Job an ex-client, for he wasn't yet then on board. Means a client of my ex-agency. Have I forgotten something? Who was Lagerfeld? Blah, 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 blah. Whatever interests you. And maybe for what you see here, your humble host. Well, since 2 years counts for a female citizen of some Federal Republic of Germany. Well, yeah, that's male to female transsexual. And can we still shock anybody 2014 with that shit? Yes, we can. I mean, even I myself was, even as I already knew my changeability and voice wonder, could say, as some rather petite, the girlfriend that comes over darn petite, pulled out her Schwarzenegger voice suddenly. Yay. Wow. Feels like physically impossible. Oh shit. Hi. If it wouldn't be for some unreal spook, I guess I could be darn glad and thankful, for my family is rather liberal and, well, even up to the oldest, multi-culti loving, not that metropolitan, but, well, transsexuality and earning a bit cash extra through webcam and dating, erotic or whatever, done healthy, is regarded all but wrong. Lifestyle. Let's say if you grow up in some idyllic vineyard village 20 minutes from Old Benston, Stuttgart, South Germany, then you don't exactly associate what you see in TV with drag. For what you see in TV is some manly man dude with leash in his hair and some shy 60 plus thing. Yay. Wow. Didn't even notice it. So, okay, we're age 18 and we have seen some transsexual crying in some talk show. Okay, so, check online, gay club, red light. Yeah, let's do it. Did carefully, and well, what I found till today, I regard a joke on life. That 2002 ended in what we understand as a trauma. Okay, what's a trauma and what's some unclassifiable schizoid disorder as a comorbidity to the usual F62 transsexualism? Whoa. I guess we all know that especially psychiatrists are maybe, and classifications aren't that absolute as nothing in life is. A schizoid disorder normally describes hallucinations as the classic voice you hear in your head, a very nice character maybe, as maybe some avatars of morbidity, spiders or bugs crawling up on your wall, you see in the ankle of your eyes if you turn your head, or even tactile hallucinations as not feeling well, all sorts of, or maybe something as a reverse phantom pain, like, you know, if you have lost your arm and you still feel it as if it would be there. There are phenomena we call dysphoria. Dysphoria usually describe some discomfort with your appearance or body. Transsexuals know it as, I in my case know it as some beard that started to burn like fire as I was clubbing and forced me to like bail and freaking get a shave, even as I knew it, well, was useless, for that's a psychic thing. Everyone knows what I call the schizo space. Means like, if you know, running around and you see like 3 people whispering, staring at you and laughing, and you don't feel too cool then, that's already what we understand as the schizo space. Means like you can't know, but you feel like. And well, something we know as deep psychology, Freudian and theories as from Carl Gustav Jung, try to explain the unexplainable, count for science of mind, and well, mess around with things as hypnosis, believing in things as wonder, magic, God, curses, and trying to somewhat rationally explain the rationally unexplainable. Some paradox, God, or however we call the shithead. You know, like, being a bimbo can be cool, but using both brains to orgasm could be rewarding. If you're into psychology or whatever, you maybe want to check some Autumn Asphodels vlog up here on YouTube, which as identifying as androgynon and case of transsexuality with a comorbidity with a multiple personality disorder, well, explains some psychological theories in Germany, and well spoken and accessible, so well tune in there. Lifestyle. Oh, I love my weekends to start with some quality sushi and cocktail I can like dive into, from scent to foam to some fruity melange or whatever. And well, I gladly and merrily don't smoke the day over. For you know why. Well, and my weekends do freaking never, or if then end on some after chill on some sunny Thursday with a welcoming mild week ahead of me. Yay. Hobbies. I guess traveling would be at least a half-lie after I haven't left Germany the last 15 years since my outing for maybe more than a month. I traveled a lot in my childhood with my parents, mostly the Mediterranean, Turkey, Italy, Greece, and mostly enjoying like a week of driving crossroads, checking the country where, well, the not tourist regions, and a week of relaxing out hedonistically in some nice club. So well, I guess I can call myself Daddy's little Tomb Raider and claim I have grown up half on Greek myth. Yay. With changing school, pen and paper, and especially live action roleplay gaming have become like the thing to socialize with aside and party. And let's see, live action roleplay gaming, cool thing to mess with custom makeup, stage, and SFX design from like animatronic shit, like self-inflating brass or whatever, to like pyro effects or whatever, like smoke and yay, you know the shit. Besides acting, ambient and action you simply don't find in everyday life. LARP or roleplay in general, for me, was an inspiration to get into writing, like interactive plot lines or some story that literally sucks you in. And well, too, some rhetorical tricks or stuff as supplementation, and well, there we are with psychology again. And yes, darn, hypnosis is a neat thing. Well, I guess everybody knows that in face of danger especially, people see things like flows, hyper capability maybe. Means suddenly you do a maneuver you never trained and slam the bully before your feet. Later on LARPs, you see yourself simply forget you can't, sweatless and self-alone whistling, outdance and skite down 14, 15 opponents. And then something that was too brute for hypno, more something as a dominant presence, means like I was serving some King Belgarian, sugar-coated, poisonous 15 minutes monologue without myself having to blink once. Well, I naturally pride myself to have made people shiver and cry at my game table. And there was one thing we saw with pen and paper roleplay gaming, like we call it. We rather play some interactive head cinema thing than actually than that hack and slay dicing and cubing and whatever. We do dice, but it's like to relax out the brain, or it's roleplay, you do it, but somehow it all suits into the overall thing. It doesn't hinder the film, but it helps it. Don't know. Well, what we saw was what I today call meta empathy. Someone in an adventure I led, I was describing like a room with maybe a dozen words, and our dwarf in the group was like, yay, grabbing some rough iron candle holder to rip on a match and light his pipe. And we were like playing, and then I guess some other player was noticing, so hey dude, I did see that candle holder, you know? Then I was noticing, darn it, yes. And the second I was describing the room, I had some flash, so I'm like, yeah, that's the room. And well, basically we found out like 5 dudes were pretty much sure that they all had seen at least a flash or whatever of this room and that candle holder standing on some window board.